watching the Tomorrow Sim right here on YouTube. Disclaimer: the matters portrayed in this video recording are those of the content creator and are not endorsed by Yay, Maxis, or any sim in the game.
Hello, and welcome to our newly acquired channel on YouTube. Via the Tomorrow Sim channel, I am Nancy Landgraab, CEO of Landgraab Industries Incorporated. Before we jump to our featured presentation, I would to acknowledge that 6 of the 7 voices were produced by an AI service, including mine. This voice was produced in TypeCast, an artificial intelligence voice service.
No! Mrs. Landgraab, this is not a paid promotion. Time is ticking and we need to start rolling on the Cow Plant Show.
Ah yes, Cow Plant Show. Morty, is it?
It's Marty Keaton, geez.
Well, that's been cancelled. Dawn has got the next show on standby.
What happened?
10 seconds, Rima.
The main star got poisoned.
6.
Thanks, Adrian.
Oh, you remember an intern's name but not mine. I'm a sports legend.
He's my grandson, and the only thing I know about sports is that we own many teams and players.
Great! Now we'll have to do a preamp. Sheesh, why doesn't anyone tell me anything? I'm only the announcer. I'll be in my booth if anyone cares. Little Simsy, it's Stanley the hot dog will not be seen. Hey, what's this? Very funny, Don. Come on, Don, put the real one there, please. Little Simsy, it's Stanley the hot dog will not be seen in order to bring you this truly tasteless production.
I'm Malcolm Landgraab, mayor of Moonlight Bay. My great-grandfather, Kermit, opened the first consignment store in Appaloosa Plains, followed by Twinbrook. When my grandfather, Chester, took over, he opened a chain of stores branded with the name you can trust: Landgraab Sell and Swap. This episode, we are looking into base items of a kitchen. These items are what you need for a basic kitchen. Our first stove. SimChar dual-state stove. Most stoves use analog dials for heat settings. Who needs infinite options? Keep things simple with the SimChar dual-state stove. Our low and high settings are perfect for most everyday applications. All for the low price of 400 simoleons. This rates a 5 for hunger. This stove cooks your food slower than the average stove, often catching fire and most likely to produce uneven cooking. Our next stove is the cowpoke stove. We're constantly working to evolve the ways of the West to accommodate modern lifestyles. Cowboys cooks beans and meats on rustic campfires outdoors. That's just dumb. With the cowpoke stove, you can cook your beans indoors. If that's not yeehaw worthy, there's just no pleasing you. All for the low price of 650 simoleons. This stove cooks your food at normal speed. This has a rating of 5 for hunger. Now, onto our next stove, Triforge stove. Most modern stoves' heat output is limited because they use only one heating technology. But the Triforge stove gives you nearly limitless heat, thanks to its unique combination of electric, gas, and infrared heating technologies. Now you're cooking with electric, gas, and electromagnetic radiation. At a great price of 1,350 simoleons. This stove has a rating of 7 for hunger. This stove teaches the cooking skill 15% faster than all other stoves, and it self-cleans without an upgrade. The final range we have for you is the Festus 44. This is a Festus 44, the most powerful cooking stove in the world. It's even heating, never causes fires, and self-cleaning mode with blow you away. So you've got to ask yourself one question. Do you feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? This stove has a rating of 9 for hunger and it comes with fireproof and self-cleaning upgrades. And at 1,425 simoleons, you won't break the bank.
Splart!
Well, that's all we have for basic stoves in the game, so now let's move on to refrigeration units. Large appliances. Fridges. Our first refrigeration unit is the Chill Good Fridge. Whoa there, Chillsworth. Relax, slow down, chill. The Chill Good Fridge isn't your standard, uptight high-value refrigerator. It has no posh notions. It just is, man. Keep your food and vibes cool with the Chill Good. At a low price of 375 simoleons in Build Buy. Eating any leftovers from this refrigeration unit may taste stale, even boxes of baking soda will stay far from this one. This fridge has a hunger rating of 5. Our second unit is the 2-door galore refrigerator. With the 2-door galore, your options for food storage increase dramatically. You can put all your refrigerated food in one side and the frozen in the other. Or you could put all your odd food in one side and the even in the other. The choice is yours. Find this unit in Build Buy for only 650 simoleons. With a hunger rating of 6, you will find this popular brand in most homes. Our next refrigerator is the Icebox Drawer. Traditionally, refrigerator drawers have been called crispers, despite the fact that they have no actual crisping capabilities whatsoever. It's time to stop the pretense and just call it a drawer. At least that's what the makers of the Icebox Drawer tell themselves every day. Now tell your friends you got it for only 1,200 simoleons. This unit has a hunger rating of 7. And now for our final fridge. The Fresher Refrigerator. Keep food fresh, practically forever with the Fresher Refrigerator. Packed with nooks and crannies to store your potent potables, your vegetables will shiver from this appliance to your plate to make food taste better than ever. And for 1,800 simoleons, I'm losing money on each one sold. The Fresher Refrigerator has a hunger rating of 8 and is the highest base refrigeration unit, and it will improve your environment by 4. It pays to be at the top of your field. If you are a 5-star chef, we will special deliver a gift to your inventory for free. -1 Kelvin refrigerator. To some scientists, 0 degrees Kelvin is the absolute lowest theoretical temperature possible. That didn't stop us at -1 Kelvin Industries from patenting the name. -1 Kelvin, better than the best refrigerator theoretically possible. Available at level 10 of the culinary career, this refrigerator will keep food fresh forever. Forever! We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough.
Richboard, when's your next visit? Book Sim Air today.
You're watching the Tomorrow Sim right here on YouTube.
Welcome back. Now we are going to look at dishwasher and trash compactor units. Our first dishwashing unit is the Swish dishwasher. It might not offer the latest in whirlpool cleaning or high-temp germ blasting like the elite models, but the Swish dishwasher guarantees one thing for sure: your dishes will come out slightly cleaner than they went in. And at this price, that's a bargain. For 300 simoleons, your family should not complain about how noisy it is. Our other unit is the Primo Deluxe Dishwasher.
If they beep so good!
Featured on hit reality shows like Last Lunch, Ladies Standing, the Primo Deluxe Dishwasher will elevate your kitchen to celebrity status instantly. Even the filthiest dish will be perfect after just one take, because the Primo isn't just an extra, it's the star. For only 700 simoleons. Now, let's talk trash, shall we? Large appliances. Trash compactors. Crazy Grady's Trash Compactor. Crazy Grady's Trash Compactor makes big trash small. And his plans for next year's new trash expander model promises to make small trash big. So whatever your trash resizing needs may be, think Crazy Grady. He'll be glad you did. Get this unit in build buy for only 400 simoleons, and remember, they're always in stock. There is only one base unit, you need to buy more packs for if you want more appliances.
Splart!
Now, we can't talk about trash about The Sims 4 without talking about bins in The Sims 3. Kitchen essentials, trash and recycling. Open arms and feelings trash can. Refuse never had it so good. Worry no more about the garbage, it's in a good place. The Open Arms and Feelings trash can cares about every piece of trash equally and without distinction. Finally, garbage can say I'm home. The cheapest one at only 25 simoleons. Our other trash is the Mirage Garbage. Sleek and modern for those who want their garbage up to date, the Mirage Garbage is exactly the trash receptacle you were seeking. Usher trash into the modern era with a unique concealment pocket and refined exterior shape. It's the hottest trash can around. For only 50 simoleons, it's a steal. Recycling is very important in both the Sims world and the real world. Do your part and recycle. You only have one planet. There is no other. You can pick up a blue bin in Build and Buy. Recycle Me. This recycle bin was created to feel lonely. By craving attention and loathing the wastebasket, anyone tuned into socially awkward situations will feel compelled to use the recycle bin and satisfy its affection for attention. Recycle now. For only 25 simoleons. And for those who drink a lot of nectar, we have the hefty Recycle Me. This large outdoor recycle bin was created to feel the full force of eco-friendly Sims. Its sturdy in structure and large capacity will swallow all the trash to make the world more green. It's a start of a more happy world. And a great deal at 50 simoleons for the first step to saving our planet. We have a few important assets coming up, which are interlinked. Plumbing and counters. Sinks are very important in kitchens, but not necessary. As long as you have one in your bathroom. However, some sinks require a counter, and so does your sim if you want them to cook anything at home. Which brings us to the counter collections, consisting of counter, island, and both style of cabinets, and remember, each item is sold separately. Up first we have the Country Fried Counter Collection. Country Fried Counter, Island, and Cabinets. We're committed to bringing your favorite sights and smells to your home in every way. It's time for home furnishings to be fried, country fried. What looks like paint to the untrained eye is really a decorative batter. It's delicious and reasonably priced. Get the counters for only 140 simoleons extra, and if you are wanting to extend seating and counter space, each island costs a mere 145 simoleons. And the matching cabinets for only 100 simoleons, or China cabinet for 5 simoleons extra. That's right, 105 simoleons.
That's stupid.
It's the best deal that Build and Buy has. Environment rating of 1. Counter Culture Counter Collection. Locally owned and operated, counter culture counters are the trendiest thing in kitchen cabinetry. But buyer beware. Their customer service leaves much to be desired, mainly because of this one support guy, Chip. He can be a real jerk on the phone. Get the Counter Culture counter for 215 simoleons and the matching island for 220 simoleons, and your kitchen isn't complete without overhanging cabinets. For a mere 130 and 135 simoleons for double-sided. Environment rating of 1. The Impossible Mission Counter Collection. Your counter, if you choose to accept it, is made of the finest material. Created to withstand intense chopping, it is also pleasing when spied from the corner of your eye. This counter will not self-destruct in 3 minutes, or 3 lifetimes. Counter for 475 simoleons. The Island 480 simoleons. And 230 to 235 simoleons for the matching cabinets and an environment rating of 1.
Hey, woo! Empty Bipso toy!
Immemorial Counter Collection. In this ever-changing, ever-growing, fast-paced world, isn't it nice to just sit back and enjoy some good old, dependable traditions? Bring that feeling home with this fantastic counter that's handcrafted from solid values and comfortable certainties. Counter for 625 simoleons. The Island for 630 simoleons with cabinets at 165 to 170 simoleons. Environment rating of 2.
Ginnings.
Real Flat Counter Collection. Contrary to popular opinion, the Real Flat Counter Company did not get its name from making the flattest counters in the business. Actually, the company was named after its founders, Jack Real and Jill Flat.
Hey, woo!
Counter for 800 simoleons. The Island for 805 simoleons and the matching cabinets for 310 to 315 simoleons. Environment rating of 2. Now onto our kitchen sinks. Now as said, most Sims starting off will use the most basic of sinks, like this beauty, Squatter's Sink. Sometimes good things come in cheap packages, and the Squatter's Sink is as cheap as they come. Frugal benefits include a rust-prone faucet, so expect a little extra oxide in your water during cold season. Get last season's stock for only 150 simoleons. This sink also has a hygiene rating of 2. This sink requires a counter to be placed. The Pepper Pot Sink. There's a funny story behind the Pepper Pot's meteoric climb to best-selling success. And if you ever meet Mrs. Pepper in person, she'll chew your ear off about it for hours. Give us 215 simoleons and you can leave with both your ears. This sink has a hygiene rating of 3. This sink requires a counter to be placed. The Unsinkable Sink. Comprised of the most buoyant materials known to science, the unsinkable sink literally cannot be sunk. Several efforts to submerge this model have failed miserably, making the Unsinkable the most flood-resistant plumbing fixture on the market. A steal at 240 simoleons. This sink requires a counter to be placed. This sink has a hygiene rating of 3. Rinky Dinky Kitchen Sinky. Don't let the delightful name fool you. The Rinky Dinky Kitchen Sinky is the only full-sized basin tough enough to tackle the most disgusting kitchen jobs. So go ahead and do your worst. The Rinky Dinky Kitchen Sinky can take it. Get it at this ridiculous price of 290 simoleons. This sink requires a counter to be placed. This sink has a hygiene rating of 3. Vulcaner's Sulfurous Sink. Forged in the fires of our synthetic, in-house volcano, the Vulcaner's Sulfurous Sink is the most pleasurable plumbing device available. Brushing your teeth and washing your hands is now an exotic visit to the spa, in the comfort of your own home. Vulcaner, forevermore. Get this unit for 315 simoleons. This sink requires a counter to be placed. The sink has a hygiene rating of 4. Stand-alone sink. Plain basin. Sometimes a sink is just a sink. No hidden agendas, no murky subtext. Just a nice place for running water to puddle up and drain. That's all the plain basin sets out to be, and the results are strangely molly-flying. For only 120 simoleons, you can't go wrong using this as both your kitchen and bathroom sink. It has a hygiene rating of 2. Fontainebleau Fountain Sink. The centerpiece of any stately bathroom is the sink, and few compare in opulence to the Fontainebleau fountain. Imported spring water pours luxuriously from its faucet, while a self-cleaning basin prevents hand lather and toothpaste clumps from sticking. This unit attaches to your wall for a measly 390 simoleons. The sink has a hygiene rating of 4 and an environment rating of 2. Sink in despair. Like all tortured artists, legendary sinksmith Cletus Mannheim creates his greatest works when suffering a broken heart. Fortunately for us, the love of his life just left him, and he's been cranking out masterpieces like the sink in despair ever since. You can get your own masterpiece for 500 simoleons. This sink has a hygiene rating of 5 and environment of 3. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
You're still watching the Tomorrow Sims channel. Why?
All around the world, Simmers upload content that go unwatched, unliked, and lost in YouTube's algorithm, which is gut-wrenching. Sometimes, it's difficult to watch, but something needs to be done. I'm Belagov, on behalf of the Sims content creators around the world. Please like, subscribe, and comment today. Let's change the algorithm together. Please show these Simmers your compassion and grace by liking, sharing, subscribing, and leaving a positive comment today. Only you can make a Simmer smile. This had been a paid advertisement for the Sims Content Creator Foundation run by Landgraab Industries, Incorporated.
And welcome back to Landgraab Sell and Swap. Now, I need a drink, let's talk juice. Juice stations. Here we are with 4 base game juice stations.
Woo!
The first one we have is the Class E Juice Bar. If you want to truly fit in with society's elite, a Class E bar is the only kind of bar that should be found in your house. Whip up some snazzy juice beverages behind this bar, and your guests will surely know you've got class. For only 640 simoleons. Rating of 6 for fun. Environment, 2. Juice station. First there was the juice saloon, where warm sassafras tea was all the rage. Then came the trendy juice bars, with their wheatgrass and soybean milk. Now, there is Juice Station, a home for today's thirsty lifestyle. And just for only 725 simoleons. Rating of 6 for fun. Environment, 3. Bar de Miche. Solidly constructed for the comfortable home, Bar de Miche is the perfect focal point for a casual meeting of friends. Call the gang, mix a few trendy juice beverages, and start your evening. The gang not included. For only 975 simoleons. Rating of 6 for fun. Environment rating of 4. Family Time Bar. Juice Bar. Sand Bar. That test lawyers have to pass. Face it people, bars are everywhere today, and without one you will be bar none. So, join the crowd and bring the Family Time Bar into your home today. Rating of 6 for fun. Environment rating of 5. We also have a few other items that could make your kitchen feel lived in. Counter clutter. Super absorbent super towels. Most paper towels boast a certain level of absorbency, but super absorbent super towels take it to the extreme. Capable of absorbing moisture directly from the human body, prolonged exposure to super towels may result in severe dehydration. Caution is advised. For only 20 simoleons.
Woo!
Environment, 1. Hanging pot rack. Without sufficient hanging capacity, most kitchens are quickly overrun with stacks of pots, pans, and other cooking miscellanea. Hang those items on the hanging pot rack for less than the price of a cabinet at only 150 simoleons.
Splart!
Environment rating of 1. Rooster utensil holder. For some reason, the rooster symbolizes domesticity in upwardly mobile households. No one quite knows why, but it's true. And just 18 simoleons.
Beep, so doy!
Environment U1. Crocs O stuff. Are flour, sugar, and salt always spilling all over your counters? Not a problem, just get Crocs O stuff to store them. Bet you can't remember which one is which. For just 45 simoleons.
Hey!
Environment 2. When you mix and match the units I have shown you, I am confident you will come up with a unique layout you and your sim family will enjoy for years to come. Well, that's all I have for this episode. Tune in next video when we talk about more on essential living. I'm Malcolm Landgraab and I'll see you next time.
Find Landgraab sell and swap at these fine locations.
You're still watching the Tomorrow Sims channel. Why? Why are you watching YouTube? Do you not have a life? Go outside and touch cement and take a whiff of the pollution.